Have you ever thought about how someone can have the guts to challenge tech giants and even governments? Pavel Durov is that name. He did exactly that. He built a platform that not only protects user privacy but also defies industry norms. But behind one of the most secure and innovative messaging apps on the planet, there's always a brilliant mind. You've heard a lot about Telegram, but I bet you don't know where this guy came from who risked his freedom for the privacy of his users. But before I dive into that, I want to take this opportunity to ask you to hit that like button now, because sometimes you forget if I ask at the end. So, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's find out how all of this started. Pavel Durov, the guy who's always one step ahead, was born on October 10, 1984, in Leningrad, now known as St. Petersburg, in the former Soviet Union. His dad, Valery Durov, is a renowned philologist, and his mom, Nina Durova, is a psychologist. So the kid was pretty much set up with a stellar background from the start. But not many people know that when he was young, Pavel spent some time in Italy because his dad was working in Turin. Imagine this. The young dude grew up in Italy, soaking up a multicultural vibe, and when he returned to Russia, he graduated in linguistics from St. Petersburg State University in 2006. And he didn't stop there. At just 22, he launched VKontakte, VK, the Russian social network that made Facebook take notice over there. Pavel was all about creating something that connected people in a whole new way, and he nailed it, but like any great story, success came with its own set of problems. VK became a hotbed for protests against the Russian government, and Pavel found himself in hot water with Putin. Things got pretty messy, and in 2014, Pavel had to say goodbye to VK and eventually, to Russia. So what drove Pavel Durov to create Telegram, a platform that not only took on tech giants but also faced out-of-this-world challenges? After saying goodbye to VK and Russia, Pavel didn't just sit around. He had a mission: to create something revolutionary in communication. In 2013, he and his brother, Nikolai Durov, started working on Telegram, a messaging platform that, of course, is anything but ordinary. And what sparked Pavel to dive into this venture? A major scare. There was a chilling incident where a SWAT team raided his office in Russia. Imagine the panic. This pushed him to create Telegram, aiming to offer super secure and private communication with no one snooping around. Telegram features end-to-end encrypted messages, meaning even Telegram itself can't access the content of the conversations. Plus, there are secret chats and self-destruct timers for messages. If it's security you want, Telegram is the way to go. With all these innovations, Telegram grew like a rocket, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. The growth brought its own set of challenges. So, how did Pavel Durov manage to amass a fortune of around 15 billion euros without placing a single ad on the platform? Unlike most platforms that rely heavily on ads, Telegram went against the grain. Pavel and his brother Nikolai funded Telegram themselves at the start. The cash came from the sale of VKontakte, VK. They used a good chunk of the profit to support the platform. This was crucial for Telegram to launch without relying on ad revenue or external partnerships. But it's the monetization strategy of Telegram that really stands out. Instead of filling the app with ads, they introduced Telegram Premium, a subscription that gives access to a bunch of top-notch features. This includes things like larger file uploads, advanced customization, and fewer limits on groups and channels. In other words, people willing to pay a little extra get a better experience, and Telegram earns some revenue from it. With this smart strategy, Telegram didn't just grow, it also achieved a market valuation that, as of 2024, ranges between $20 to $30 billion. And let's not forget, Pavel faced some serious hurdles along the way. The Russian government, already not too happy with Pavel, decided to turn up the heat. They were not at all thrilled about Telegram's end-to-end encryption and Pavel's refusal to hand over the encryption keys. The platform became a target for attempted blocks, but Pavel and his team didn't back down. They used a mix of proxies and VPNs to bypass the restrictions and keep Telegram accessible. Their stance was like a fight for communication freedom, but it didn't stop there. In 2018, France joined the fray with new criticisms. The French government was keeping an eye on Telegram because they thought the platform was facilitating illicit activities, like unmonitored cryptocurrency transactions and communication among extremist groups. France wanted to see more moderation and cooperation in tracking suspicious activities, but Telegram stuck to its privacy policy. After all that, Pavel decided it was time for a change of scenery. He obtained citizenship in a Caribbean country, securing a more stable and flexible base to manage the platform on the international stage. He's currently in Dubai, one of the world's major business and tech hubs, where he continues to expand and improve Telegram. But the troubles didn't stop there. On Saturday, August 24th, at the age of 39, Pavel was arrested on the runway at Le Bourget Airport. Reports say he was targeted by a French search warrant as part of a preliminary investigation. We recently saw Elon Musk shut down the old Twitter in Brazil for similar reasons, lack of content moderation. Will Pavel face the same fate? How will this affect the future of Telegram and his fortune? And are you fighting for what you believe in, just like Pavel? A big hug, and I'll see you soon here on Tuned Up Life.